What if I told you that in 1933, the US government ordered Americans to turn in their gold or face heavy fines and prison time? Welcome back to History's Echo, where the boldest chapters of American history still echo into today's economy. It was April 5th, 1933. America was deep in the Great Depression. Banks were collapsing, unemployment was soaring. Fear gripped the nation. Then President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed Executive Order 6102. The order required Americans to surrender their gold coins, bullion, and certificates to the Federal Reserve in exchange for paper currency. Failure to comply? A fine of up to $10,000 or up to 10 years in prison. Why would the US government do this? At the time, the dollar was tied to gold under the gold standard. Americans could exchange paper money for physical gold. But as economic panic spread, citizens began hoarding gold, draining reserves and threatening the banking system. Roosevelt believed drastic action was necessary. By collecting gold, the government increased control over the money supply. Shortly after, the Gold Reserve Act of 1934 raised the official gold price from $20.67 to $35 per ounce. This effectively devalued the dollar and gave the government greater monetary flexibility. It was controversial. Some Americans complied quietly, others hid their gold. A few resisted publicly. But by 1934, most privately held gold had been surrendered. For decades afterward, Americans could not legally own significant amounts of gold bullion. It wasn't until 1974 that private gold ownership became legal again. Think about that. For over 40 years, one of the most symbolically American assets, gold, was restricted by federal law. This wasn't tyranny, it wasn't dictatorship. It was economic survival strategy during a national crisis, and it worked. The dollar stabilized. Confidence gradually returned. The economy slowly recovered. Today, debates about inflation, central banking, and currency policy still dominate headlines. But few realize that one of the most dramatic financial interventions in American history happened nearly a century ago. Executive Order 6102 reshaped the U.S. monetary system forever. It proved something powerful. In times of crisis, governments can make decisions that redefine the economy for generations. And sometimes those decisions are far more dramatic than we remember. America's economy wasn't built without bold decisions. If you want to understand today's financial system, you have to know the moments that changed it forever. Subscribe to History's Echo because history isn't just about the past. It's about the money in your pocket today.